And then the last game, Monday Night Football, that I didn't really watch because I was playing 2K. Niners deplaying the Jets without CMC, 32-19. The 19 came off of like a Tyrod Taylor touchdown pass to Allen Lazard. They deserve the Niners bouts the asses. That's the last one. They showed up from start to finish. Aaron Rodgers, first game back in like a year and a half, essentially, basically 2 years, as he had two snaps last year and then went out. So he had first game in 2 years, looked rusty. Offense was only to the left side of the field. Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard, and Brees Hall were the only ones involved. It was bad. It was bad on the Jets sideline. And the Niners, man, it also started bad. The Jets defense kept them in the game for a little bit in the first quarter. And then Debo started getting going. And the backup running back who started, Jordan Mason, he started going crazy. It's like the Kyle Shanahan offense is similar to Mike McDaniel, where like they can just put anybody in running back and then they'll be fine. CMC not playing, and I don't know if you heard it or peeped it.
I peeped.
So, for ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't hear this, right? So, post game interview, Lisa Salters is interviewing Jordan Mason. It's like, yo, how do you take the news? When did you find out? Homeboy said he found out on Friday that he was starting. So Friday, he found out he was starting for a game on Monday.
Shaky.
That's shaky. Because if you know you're not playing and the NFL is in bed with gambling books and fantasy and stuff like that, that's something you have to disclose. I get it. You don't have to disclose it till 4 hours before kickoff, or I think like 3 hours or 2 hours before kickoff. That's fine. But when you're in a Monday night game, the marquee game of the weekend, people are advertising it, and you know you're not playing. That's a shaky situation. They're probably gonna get fined for that, but maybe not because they didn't do anything wrong. They didn't. They disclosed it 2 hours for the game, but still a shaky situation. Brock Purdy, he did his thing. The Niners defense will be legit, and I know we're gonna talk about top 5 teams and then wrap up. But Niners definitely in my top 5, and rightfully so. But I got really no thoughts on the game. I wasn't really watching it. I was paying attention to it. But every time I looked at it, the Jets were punting or trying to throw a play or had an interception or turned the ball over. It was just they had no sustainable offense, and that's the problem. But again, week 1, we'll see how they do against the Titans.
So I think that it's just looking soft, man. They look soft. Offensive line looks soft. Granted, it's 49ers defense, so we're gonna give that a good grain of salt. But defensively, bro, they let them push them around. And it's very common knowledge that besides Trent Williams, their offensive line for the 49ers is not that good. Keeping it a stack. Keeping it a whole stack. So like the fact that they were able to run for a buck something, shaky Warriors, bro. Sauce Gardner, he got the wind knocked out of him, but he clamped up Ayuk though. Ayuk, he's on my fantasy team. He had like 2 catches the whole game, so which allowed Debo to cook, and Juszczyk was doing my freaking real routes like it's fucking NCAA. I'm like, oh damn, like this dude's cooking. Hey man, 49ers look scary. I think they're favored in damn near every game because they're just a team of great players. Brees Hall fumbled because of Fred Warner. I was like, damn. Like that was momentum right there because they scored. And then they're like, okay, they're going back. And then Brees Hall fumbles. I'm like, fuck, what's going on? So shaky. I think 49ers look great. Obviously, we want to see how you catch that touchdown pass. But it's all right. It's okay.